Hidden dangers of bullying your own child. Mr. Peter was a strict father. He believed that discipline was the only way to shape a child into a successful person. But to him, discipline meant harsh words, criticism, and comparison. "Look at your mates, you're useless," he often shouted at his son Dan. No matter how hard Daniel tried, it was never enough. If he scored 80%, his father would say, "Why not 100%? If he won second place, his father would snap, "First place is the only thing that matters." Daniel grew up afraid of failure, not because he wanted to be the best, but because he was scared. The silent battle. As the years passed, Daniel's confidence shrank. He stopped trying, stopped believing in himself. The little boy who once had big dreams now saw himself as a failure. One evening, he sat alone in his room, staring at his reflection. His father's voice echoed in his head, "You're us. You're useless. You're not good enough. You'll never succeed." Tears welled up in his eyes. For the first time, Daniel whispered to himself, "Maybe my father is right. Maybe I really am useless." His father had no idea that his words were slowly breaking his own son. A harsh wake-up call. One day, Daniel's school organized a talent competition. His teacher, who had always seen his potential, encouraged him to participate in public speaking. "But what if I fail?" Daniel asked. "What if you succeed?" his teacher replied with a smile. With hesitation, Daniel agreed. He practiced daily, pouring his heart into his speech. But deep inside, he feared his father's reaction. On the competition day, Daniel stood on stage, nervous but determined. He delivered a powerful speech about self-worth and believing in oneself. The audience clapped loudly, and to his surprise, he won first place. As he held his trophy, he smiled for the first time in years. At home, Daniel handed his father the trophy. Instead of praise, Mr. Peter looked at it and muttered, "Next time, try to win something bigger." Daniel's smile disappeared. The one person whose approval he wanted most never gave it to him. The realization. That night, Daniel's teacher visited Mr. Pete. She handed him a letter Daniel had written in class. It read, "If I disappear one day, maybe my father will finally be proud of me." Mr. Peter felt his heart drop. He suddenly realized that his harsh words had done more damage than good. For the first time, he saw his son not as a student who needed to win, but as a child who needed love. He went to Daniel's room, sat beside him, and for the first time in his life, said the words Daniel had been longing to hear. "Son, I'm proud of you." A tear rolled down Daniel's cheek. He looked at his father and whispered, "Really?" Mr. Peter nodded, "Yes." That night, for the first time, Daniel slept peacefully. Lesson to learn. Parents, your words shape your child's future. Discipline with love, not destruction. Bullying your own child can break them forever. Like, share and subscribe for more eye-opening stories.